I'm joined by Kyle Balgamase. Welcome, Kyle.
How are you?
Raja Suleiman with Orzhov.
Max McVitie.
Congratulations, Brian Mars.
Zach Allen. I wouldn't be here without these guys, though. So.
And the champion of Proto Counter-Attack here, Relax.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna ladder with some Gruul Adventures today. This is the deck I lost to in the top 8 of the finals of the bashbros event. It was the only deck I couldn't beat. It seems like it's really strong right now. I think this is the premier aggro deck of the format. It's taking advantage of a lot of flip lands. I've got Kazandu Mammoth, Shadow Skull Smashing, Spikefield Hazard, Turn Timber Symbiosis. A lot of lands that are spells. In terms of actual lands, I'm playing 14 actual lands, which is kind of wild, but I mean, this kind of makes it 18, this kind of makes it 21, then I have 25, 20, it's like a 28 land deck with 14 actual lands, which is like really absurd. So I want to see how powerful this is. I want to get some games in. I think this list is originally from Jason Florent, and then I saw Croaky's post the list. I took Croaky's list and cut like a Spikefield Hazard and something else and added 2 basics because I just wanted a few more actual lands, but I think this deck's going to be pretty good, so let's try it out. Oh, cycling, come back to me, beautiful child. I am where I left off after the cycling, I think like midway through Platinum or something like that. Let's see if I can't just cruise into Diamond today, just playing some good old-fashioned aggro. Diamond's the next one, I think. Pretty sure Diamond's the next one. We're going to cruise there. We're going to get there quick. At least that's the plan. This is a 1-lander. I think this is a mulligan. This is good? Question mark. It has Questing Beast plus Embercleave. That's a pretty strong combo. We even got a removal spell. I mean, I'm going to keep... I do think the bottom is one of the Spikefield Hazards. It's kind of the worst one. I definitely want to be able to kill a Lotus Cobra when my opponent plays it on 2, but also killing, well, it looks like they're going to be Codas low-braining me. Get this guy out here. Gonna need to draw another red source for this Cleave, and another land for this Questing Beast. Ruin Crab. Oh my. Oh my, that is very different than what I thought was happening. I don't know what's happening here now. Holy cow. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to just shock. Get this guy in play. I'm just here to make bodies. Next turn I can play another Lovestruck Beast and the Spikefield Hazard tapped. I would have considered just playing this tap last turn, so I could Questing Beast the turn after. Oh, maybe not now? I don't know what this is. This is some wild stuff here. Well, if we draw a land, I think we'll be good. I am going to probably kill this now. My next turn is probably just make a 1-1. Hopefully I draw a land. Oh my god, 2 Codas Lobras? That's going to be too much, I think. Definitely not letting him have 2 of these, especially now that I drew a land. That can't happen. If they want to trade their Codas Lobra for my 1-1, I'm going to offer that. I would then make another 1-1. Otherwise, I'm just going to play another 5-5 and try to kill them next turn. Because we can cleave them out. Cleave does many damages next turn. That's kind of nice. Oh, it's very nice. Milling out Gruul seems tough. Also, I just realized this is Return of Gruul Guy. Gruul Guy is back. Oh, baby. I was told I was not Gruul Guy. I am Gruul Guy. Oh, wait, we gotta change where the deck's at. Sorry. You couldn't see the mills. Apologies. Return of Gruul Guy. He's back. What? They killed my 1/1. It's rude. Very rude. And they're going to play an Uro. Probably put another one land in play and then cast a Bone Crush. I hate it. I guess I should have made another 1/1. Mistakes were made, apparently. Do I have very many other 1/1s? I have not drawn the Adventure Guy yet, so... Oh, they're just playing another one? Do they have a Fabled Passage here? No. Okay. Landfall creatures still nonsense. Yep, confirmed. Points back to 20. Great. But they're still not super close to casting Uro. They only have one card in hand other than that. Shatterskull Smashing. That's interesting. So I could kill the Kotus Lobra and stop a lot of the aggression here. Which does seem somewhat interesting. I think I want to get my questing beats in there, though. I'm not playing this as a land. I really just want to draw... I really want to draw a 1/1. Opponent just dies to me drawing any 1/1 creature. Like on the spot, right? Very dead, yep. Another Uro. Perfect. They don't stop! Infinite Uros. God. And they drew another Fabled Passage. Alright, I still have... They've milled many of my things, but I still have 4 edge walls to draw to. In 29 cards. And I think I have another Lovestruck Beast. I think one's gone. Yeah, one's gone. So I got five draws that win the game as a 1/1. And none of those were that. So I'm like 20% to draw a winning card here. Can they Uro? Not quite. They're close. Is this Omnath? Does Omnath go Burr here? Don't go Burr, Omnath. Don't go Burr. Chill, dog. Oh, it is Omnath. He did go Burr. Perfect. Alright. So they've milled all of my Ember Cleaves and all of my other questing beats. But they are now out of things, which is good for me. And they can't quite bring back Uro. Ooh, we drew the edge wall. That's what we were asking for. So, how good is this for me? Yeah, they don't really have great blocks here. Yeah, I'm going to take with all these. Let's see how they block before I decide where to put the cleave. Alright, that's the only block you're making. This is not going to go great for you, opponent. Taking many damages. Down to 4. So opponent can bring back Uro here. They can do that now. But if they don't have an ultimatum this turn, I think the game's going to end. And if they do bring back Uro, and they just have some lands or non... I don't even know if they can cast the ultimatum if they don't have lands. It needs to be like land, ultimatum, and Uro for it to work. You kind of need like 2 lands to get the ultimatum mana. A Fabled Passage definitely does it, but if they don't have like a Fabled Passage and Evolving Wilds, they're not quite there. And so it doesn't seem like they quite got there. And what does this do? Just divide it as you choose. So I can kill Kotus Lobra. I mean, they're just dead to Questing Beast, right? If I kill Coda Slowbro, they can put all 3 in front of it and it still kills them because Death Touch and Trample's ridiculous. Perfect. Yeah. Alright. I guess I'll do 1 here and 2 here. Make sure Uro dies if they block here. Although I think they're dead anyway. They need like a Brazen Brower or something to stop this from working. Alright. Let's go Burr. Questing Beast, go Burr! Do they have a kill spell? I don't think so. This deck's kill spells usually deal 4 damage and their sorcery speed. Or they deal like 1 damage and their Spikefield Hazard, but none of that's going to work. I guess the Spikefield Hazard here would kind of work. They do have the Brazen Borrower. Interesting, that's bad for me. I do think I'm still supposed to attack with these. I do not want to offer the trade with my Questing Beats. They don't have great blocks here anymore. They can trade 1 if they want. They do have to make blocks, though. At least on 1. Down to 2. Interesting. Yeah, I guess leaving Uro in play makes some sense. I have a hard time imagining they get out of the Embercleave next turn, though. Oh, they have another Omnath. Well, that makes sense why they would trade it, then. So much land. So much life. You're definitely supposed to play the land after attacks, for the record. You're supposed to put a land and play off Uro's attack, and then play your land post-combat. Because now, if they put a land in off Uro, which is the only way they have to play another land, they get the mana middle of combat, and that's not good. They also just don't have a blocker now, so they need to have hit another Brazen or the game's done. I only have 18 cards left in my library. They're kind of getting close. They need a way to kill this, or the game's over. I think the game's over even if they don't, but here we are. So, they have another Brazen? No, Bone Crush that? I mean, that's fine. You're still dead, dude. Cleave. I guess if they have another Brazen, this works out for them. But then you would have just bounced the Questing Beast, right? That was not how that block was supposed to be made. You needed to block with the crab too, dude. Alright, so post-combat. I don't know. A Chrome War seems kind of good. I don't think I'm supposed to have it. Yeah, Chrome War seems good. I'll bring it in, I guess. The rest of this is like pretty medium. I guess this is like a way to kill some of the things can be good. Robber's probably like pretty bad on the draw against this deck with just like especially Ruin Crab. Yeah, this seems like pretty bad on the draw. The more I think about it. All right, I'm gonna go off the. I'm just gonna get off the Robber plane altogether. That crab makes the Robber seem really bad to me. It didn't look like they had a ton of crabs, but. I think this hand's good. It's got good mana. Yeah. Got some big dudes, some 7/7 attackers. Got a way to kill Coda Slowbro. Yep, we'll keep this. It is a little slow at like a 1 or a 2 drop, but we could draw one, and we do have a 2 drop, so. I kind of wonder if there should be a 3rd Fabled Passage in this deck. feel like maybe that'd be okay. I don't know. This is I'm gonna play Mammoth, dude. Alright, I guess I'm gonna lead on Mountain. Drawn very many lands. Opponent milling me like crazy. Oh no, so many lands. We're gonna flood out. We only have 14 actual lands. How have we drawn so many? Coda Slowbro? No. Uro. You hate to see it. Well, you don't. I mean, it just is what it is. This card would be so much better in this deck if they could mill himself. Holy cow. This card would actually be probably really good in Standard if you could do that, the more I think about it. Alright, Cleave, actually a good draw. Like a very good draw, in fact. Man, this thing does a ton of damage with Fabled Passage. Holy cow. You know, Omnath goes burn me. Escape to the Wilds. Ooh, that's actually pretty scary. Oh no, they have Ultimatum. They can't really cast the Ultimatum, though. They're, like, not super close to that. Alright, I guess they're playing the Fabled Passage so they get closer. This doesn't help, though. They need another red or another blue source. And they're unlikely to be able to get two of those. I guess Lotus Cobra could do it for them, maybe? The mill is strong. Ooh, Rimrock Knight. Does this change anything for me? Not really. I can't Embercleave this turn, like, no matter what I do. So I think I'm going to do this. Go to combat. Let's see if they block. No, doesn't seem like they will. Fair enough. I'm going to put another Mammoth in play. Setting up for a nice turn next turn. That's kind of the plan. But did I mill both my other mountains? One's gone. I have one more mountain. That's good. That's good. Ah, darn it! All the mountains is gone. So now I can't Embercleave plus Rimrock. I guess I should have put this on red earlier. I can still cleave, though, and that's going to do many damages, as it turns out. Very many damages. It turns out Basic Plains is not a combo with Genesis Ultimatum. They'd be able to cast that otherwise, too. This was a forest, one of these two. But that's the bind Omnath puts you in. So I guess what, we're Uroing? Sure. Now I'm going to cast the Cultivate. Oh, they only have one green source in play. Why did you play this mountain from your hand and fetch? That doesn't make any sense then. Well, fair enough. Yeah. I hope I didn't mill both forests, too. I have 4 of each basic, so I think I have... Yeah, well, I hit... Awkward that was the way that worked, but here we are. The opponent is taking a lot of damage here. In fact, I think this is lethal. No. It would be lethal if I could Rimrock. I think they die to a Bone Crush, though. They might have a Brazen. That wouldn't be crazy. No blocks. Interesting. mean, I get the feeling I should cleave. I think I'm not going to, though. Just let them take 14. And then I think this is fine. Just put more power in play. Opponent's down to 5, and they kind of need to cast stuff here at some point. Cleave was lethal there, but I have a feeling they wouldn't block. I don't know. I might have thrown, but I feel like I'm going to find a spot to use this, and it doesn't seem like what opponent's doing is too crazy. Although they milled a lot of my deck. This one crab doing kind of a lot of work. I have 3 Embercleaves milled, though, so I think they assume that I don't have it now, and maybe they'll just, like, give me a window. We're also, I mean, both of these are lethal next turn, too, so, like, what's going to happen here is now I put opponent in a spot where they have to respond, like, they have to go first in the combat trick department, and I have 2 next turn that work. They're escaping again? Well, that's really not what you wanted. Wow, none of these do anything. They also didn't hit a single land here. Yeah, they're just done. Alright, fair enough. They were going to die next turn to this, so probably a fine time to concede. Alright, Gruul Guy feeling pretty good. An update is available. Oh no. I don't want to update at all. It sounds like it's going to take an hour and a half. Let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Yeah, Gruul definitely wants to play first. Alright, ooh. Yeah, this hand's actually quite good. Wait, I don't have red mana? Huh. If I had red mana, I'd definitely keep. This card's pretty good, though. And I'm going to draw a lot of cards if they don't kill this. How likely might I hit red mana? I think I'm, like, somewhat likely. I think I am going to keep and just, like, hope I draw red mana. That's all this hand needs. It goes crazy when it hits. And this is actually just, like, a fine card anyway, so red mana off the top would be amazing. Okay. That is red mana. It plays. I'm not gonna take this into like a Thieves Guild Enforcer. I think that's pretty bad. I mean, sometimes you call it. Sometimes you call it. Oh, I milled 2 Spikefield Hazards. Brutal. Yeah, that's fine. That actually like just doesn't really matter at all. I'm gonna get my red mana now though before things go crazy. Alright, now I get to get my value too. Yeah, we're gonna pay 3 life. All day, air day. Yeah, I want to do the can't block guy. Perfect, then we got more red mana. Perfect. Now I can QB him up. Hit him with the Questing Breezy. Nighthawk Scavenger. Yikes. That's scurry. Do I block now? I probably don't. Yeah, I'm going to no blocks this. Ooh, Scavenger is also pretty good. Let's go to combat. Attack with this guy. Do they block with their lifelinker? I'm assuming the answer is no. They do not. Alright, let's get some more values. Do I want the combat trick aspect of this? I could just play a Questing Beast. Yeah, I think I will. It also uses my mana pretty well, but now I'm setting up to be able to actually use it with Cleave. Interesting. So we have a race on our hands here. Let's go to combat, see what opponent thinks about this. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play this. No. I'm just gonna cast it. I do actually think I should play this as a land now. Just drawn enough stuff. And I could play Scoos, but I'm pretty tempted to just Bone Crush this when they flash something in right here. It's kind of where I'm at. Yes. Stomp. And now we've set up for lethal this turn. Well, maybe it's not exactly lethal, but it's like kind of close. I still only have 5 cards. This only puts me to 7, so neither of these are turned on quite yet. Ooh, attacking with all the things? No, Arena. Don't want to restart. Oh no! I should have done this quicker. That was the wrong thing. So, oh no, now it's enough stuff. So now I'm taking 7. They're up to 16. Can I do 16 here? Probably not, right? How much is this doing? 10. So if they didn't block, I would. They do block here. Yeah, I just don't really... How much is... What does this do? It's a number of card types. So I can greatly diminish that thing's power and turn this off. And I gain life. I can only gain 2. But it doesn't really do it, right? Ugh. Well, let's see if they block. If they don't block, I have lethal. If they do block, I have plays I can make. I'm going to pass the damage. If they sack... Now how much am I doing? This is 7. That would be 8. That's 15. I'm still 1 point away if I flash and cleave. Pretty annoying. Alright, so I have to hope this scavenging thing ooze works. Or this scavenging ooze. Your graveyard. So I hit this. That turns it off. I'm up to 5. It's going to mill on attacks and go back. Yeah, I just don't have a way to beat this. I can take off 1 more point of power. Also 1 green source away. Oh, man, so close on so many fronts here. Yeah, I can't take lands out of the graveyard anymore either. I guess I'll eat this. So I have exactly 8 cards in my yard right now, too. 1 green source away from winning this game. Ah, man. I guess I should have got the Scoos going earlier. I don't know. Well, let's add some Thundering Rebukes and see what happens. That should fix many things. Spikefield Hazard's like, okay. I think Garrick's pretty bad against them. It's like okay, but not spectacular. I do actually kind of like Robber. Just like ups the damages. Yeah. I don't really want anything else out of the board. Colossus would be okay. I like Robber on the play. Scoos is like a little man intensive, but I still think it's good. I don't really want to cut any more lands. The problem is there's so many land things here that I don't know which is the right one to cut. I'm going to cut a Mammoth. Mammoth is a little slow, also a little vulnerable to Brazen Borrower, which I don't love. I really wish I had some shocks, but obviously I have Bone Crushers, so that's the thing I get. Okay, this hand looks good. This hand looks very good. Okay, to start with the Love Struck Beats. I need to go quick or Arena's going to restart on me, apparently. Ooh, we get to rob them here. Let's rob. Hit a land. No. Tilt. A Thieves Guild Enforcer, huh? Do we have another rogue? And a Wind Robber. Alright, fair enough. So, I think I'm going to attack with the robbers, see what they do. Oh, they got... I'm supposed to play my land. That was poor. I could have done that much better. Well, here we are. So I do think I want to get red here. Feels like that's important. Get this guy in play. Alright, so still not that close to getting milled here. And the damage is coming in hot and quick. So I think I'm supposed to just QB. It's probably going to get countered. But I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm fine with all of this. Okay, I even got the robber trigger. Brazen doesn't block here, so they're what? Trading with a Love Struck Beast or a Questing Beast? I guess they could trade with robber. But yeah, all this is fine. They're down to 7, and the Embercleave should lock it up next turn. I guess we'll find out. I was maybe supposed to shock this in, because that getting red would have actually been pretty good here, I think. I don't know. Interesting spot. Is there a San? Oh, now they just way die. It looks good here, but it doesn't do quite enough. The mana's tough in this deck. That's actually definitely one of the harder things about it. Yeah, so opponent's like way dead, right? How do I do this? So I attack with cleave. That alone kills him. Yeah. I'm going to put this into play tapped. Go to combat. Attack with all things. See how they block. You die to cleave. GG's. This card is ridiculous. God, it feels good to be a Gruul Guy, man. Love being Gruul Guy. This is great. I don't have to think. Just attack and put the cleave on somebody, and that's game. Alright, after thinking about it more, cutting any no respect field hazards was wrong. I don't know why I did that. I still don't really want to cut red sources. It feels like you use a lot of red sources in this deck. I think Kazandu Mammoth is maybe bad. I'm going to go off that. I could see Primal Might too. I think that one's fine. But they're like this deck's too tricksy to do combat trick stuff. I almost want to cut a Rib Rockdite, but I think it's fine just as a 3-1 that works with my Edgewall guy. Alright, this hand's good. I think this hand's quite good. Question is, do I lead on Edgewall or Lovestruck, dude? I think I'm going to lead on Edgewall. If they want to kill it, they can. They do want to kill it. Fair enough. So does Robert trigger here? No. It's one away. Ooh, a Nighthawk. Don't like that. Do not like that. And they got the Wind Robber. Yeah, no blocks. I at least get to attack with this, which is kind of nice. Ooh, a Spikefield Hazard. Does that do very much for me? I do get to kill the Wind Robber, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I don't hate that. Let's see what they do about this. They have a kill spell for the Brazen. Ah, that stinks. You don't love that. I got a Lovestruck Beats. That's not doing nothing. It kind of stinks. They're going to Zareth San me. They can put an Edgewall in play. That's not very strong. Ooh, Scavenging Ooze. That seems very good. Let's play this tapped. Get the Questing Beats in play. Go to combat. I feel like there's a trick coming here, but I'm Gruul Guy. I'm not playing around it. I'm just here to bash. Was that it, the trick? I didn't get it. I didn't understand that trick that they did there. Good news is I can finally empty my hand here and have Robert do something. It's kind of nice. Ooh, Thunder and Rebuke is excellent. Let's get this guy out of here. Get that in play tapped. Play a Scooze. Go to combat. Oh, I just milled a land? Lane. What do they got here? Not that much going on. I probably do eat my own Edgewall here just to keep gaining life. This actually protects against Zareth San too, which is pretty nice. It feels like they maybe have one. They're maybe trying to set it up with the Brazen so they can like pick it up and have a bounce, which would be alright, but yeah, that makes sense. Let's get this out of here. It keeps my graveyard count lower. Gains me a life. Now they get to put Scooze in play, which is a little annoying, but they don't. They at least don't get the Brazen. Oh, they even have Zagoth to activate my Scooze? That's kind of annoying. Man, if this is Zareth San... Oh, no, it's just Agadeem's Awakening? Okay, well, that's fine. This kills their whole board. That was just a really busted draw. Holy cow. That was unbelievable. What a draw that was. Holy cow. Yoink. Good games. Did it all with my 5/5 that just chills here and does nothing. Very impressive. Got him. Got him. I was even supposed to play this first so that I would get the trigger, but it's fine. Alright, we're moving up. Moving up the platinum tiers. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Alright. This hand is better than it looks because this is red mana. Perfect. You can't do anything with it. Might as well play it tapped. Robber on the play is just really strong, especially when your opponent leaves on a tap land and you can't even answer it. Oh, they even topped with the Scry and we got a Cotus Lobra? That's dece. So, yeah, this actually works out. Another Lotus Cobra? That's ridiculous. Okay. I can get behind this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is really absurd. Robber the Rich just robbing the opponent here. What is what is happening? Crazy. So play this as red. Wait. I don't want to do this. I have 6 mana, so if I play this as red and make green, I can Questing Beast plus Scoos. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Oh my, I could have cleaved! No, I should have just left up the red! That would have been I mean, holy cow. I kind of wonder if, like, after playing any amount of this deck now, I'm kind of wondering if maybe there should be Lotus Cobra in this deck too. Jesus. This card is just so broken. I think this deck should probably be playing it. Well, I feel justified. I was talking, I don't know, it was on podcast, some video we put on the channel was like, you know, a lot of cards get worse with age. I feel like this one maybe got better. Yeah. So I don't even know what opponent's doing. It looked like they had Teamer stuff in Uro, which maybe I'm supposed to bring in like 1 Klothys. Sure, we'll do 1 Klothys, 1 Kazandu. Perfect. Perfect sideboarding. I'm probably a little cold to the Gargledon, but meh. What are you going to do? You can't always beat a Gargledon. We got the Cleave. And a Death Touch. 1 Death Touchy boy. Yeah, I kind of feel like this deck should have Lotus Cobra in it. I'm not going to lie. Lotus Cobra feels like it'd be really good. Better than my Adventure 2 drop, that's for sure. This hand's like actually good, right? Well, it's like medium, but I'm on the draw. I think this is actually a keep. Just kept a hand that has no actual lands in it. That is kind of dope, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to pay 3 life. I want the untapped manas. I'm going to need to draw another land, but this deck has like 28 lands in it or something, so not all that concerned. Land here would be excellent. No, just another Love Struck Beats. Alright, 1/1 beatdowns. Here we go. They happening. So still pretty in for drawing lands. I guess I went down to 27 because I cut a Kazandu. Alright, red source is basically a land. Or red spell is basically a land to cast spells. Same thing. Same thing. No difference. Oh, look, they killed my Bone Crush. Or my Edgewall. Alright, and now we can just draw a land. That would be perfect. Be a great time for it. Oh no, they have Cotus Lobra. Oh, crazy stuff is about to happen. Oh no. Oh no. Fell at our retreat. Oh, well. Alright. I think we can just move on here. I think keeping a 2-lander on the draw in a deck that has 27 lands is fine. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 17, 21, 25, 27. Yeah, I have 27 lands. I kept a 2-lander on the draw. Didn't hit a third. It happens. That just is Magic some amount of the time. I don't think I want to do anything about this Felidar thing. I could maybe see another Garrick. I don't think they answer this all that well. I probably should have like some Thundering Rebukes just because of Omnath and Kotus Lobra. Actually, kind of don't like Klothys. I want a Garrick too. I'll bring this in. I'm gonna cut a Rimrock. Rimrock's like medium at best. I actually like Kazandu more on the play. Here we go. I think Rimrock kind of stinks. I think this hand's a keep. It's not good. I do think it's a keep, though. Maybe this is a mulligan. This combo was just so strong. I just need to draw 2 lands. Adventure creatures are good draws. I got both colors. I think this is a keep. A little loose, but you don't get perfect hands that often, so okay. And that plays. Alright, now I'm scared. Kill spell off the top. I do have a decent amount of them. Shatter Skull doesn't really work, but Spike Field, Thundering Rebuke. Perfect. Alright, so we've settled down their acceleration. It's good. Kind of hope they Bone Crush here. I mean, I'm also not going to fetch. Although, nah, I'm supposed to fetch. It's too bad if I don't. I'm supposed to get green because I have Skoos. Alright. Land? Dece. Let's QB him up. Mountain off the top was excellent there. Do we have Omnath? Is Omnath going Burr? Don't go Burr, Omnath. No. Alright, now another land would be good. That's not quite the one I was looking for. I will trade this off, though, all day. Okay. It's actually fine. I think I'm supposed to play the Mammoth as a land, too. This hand is just, like, pretty mana-intensive. Another Omnath. You don't love to see it. I'm gonna eat this Kotus Lobra, though. Oh, my God. This card. Yep, classic Gargledon scenario. Alright, so I have to put this in play and start nomming with Skoos if I want any shot, and I still don't think I really have a shot here. But that is what I need to do. This is bad. I'm gonna just gain so much life. If they can kill my Questing Beast, this game is over. If this can keep a cleave on it, I think it can carry. Oh my God. Every card out of this deck is so terrifying. It's so ridiculous. Scorching Dragonfire. They have a Spikefield Hazard too. Oh, just another Bone Crush? Okay. Well, now I don't think I can win anymore. Yeah. Maybe the Skoos can get there? I don't know. Probably not, but maybe. They're drawing a card? That's fine. It's better than many of the things. Eat your Omnath. eat my edge wall. Okay, Thundering Rebuke. Is that good? I can kind of play defensively for a turn. Yeah, I think it's fine. I gotta get Omnath off the table. This card's way too good. I'm gonna eat their Omnath before they can do anything. Ah, it's actually kind of a tilt. I was definitely supposed to cast it off double red. I don't... Whatever. It's one Scooz eat. It's not the end of the world. This is not good for me by any means, but it is not the end of the world. Okay. There's some scary stuff about to happen here. They at least can't make double red. I guess they can post combat. Now I can't even like really block Gargoyle because of freaking Spikefield Hazard. One creature away. That's annoying. If they play their lands before combat, I can though, because they don't have untapped red. Okay, that's a start. Another Coda Slowbro? That's bad. Alright, well now I actually can block Gargledon. Which, yeah, I mean... I don't love my spot, but it is a spot. Alright, let's eat the QB. We got one big Scooz here. I guess I just start eating their stuff. We'll get this escape out of here. I can't cast that. Alright, let's go to combat. Do you block with like a lot of things? That'd be sweet. Yeah, that's fine. It has 8/8. So I'm still in a really dangerous spot here. I need a Genesis Ultimatum to actually just straight whiff, which is not all that likely to happen. Oh, I actually was supposed to eat. Ah, shoot. I could have done another point of damage. That was wrong. Oh, well. I don't think that's what's going to decide this game. What's going to decide this game is how big this hits. So if this hits big, I am in very many danger. That's kind of a big hit. I think maybe it's still beatable. I don't know how beatable, but it's like kind of beatable. Maybe. This Scooz is getting big. It is getting kind of big. Oh, we're escaping to the wilds too. Okay. Okay. Can they cast another ultimatum? Yeah, this is... Alright, this is not going well for me anymore. Yeah, Genesis Ultimatum. Terrifying. I'm not entirely sure how this deck like really consistently beat that, but I guess it did. I do have big Scooz though. Like, oh my god. The board is so big. How do I win? Alright, let's eat Gargledon. Opponent's still at 19 too. Great. I mean, Scavenging Ooze is kind of lethal. I don't know how much it helps. Do I have anything in my graveyard? No. But there's... I can eat a Bone Crusher so I can make it deal 20. They just have to block with, like, a couple things and they're just totally fine. Alright. Let's cast my 7-mana thing and hit one creature and see how good that does for me. Probably not going to be good enough. I guess I can make this one big. I don't know. Here, put a Lovestruck Beats in play. Yeah, I don't think I can attack. I think I'm just dead on board too, though. Yeah, I'm just way dead. Alright, fine. Fine. Omnath deck, go burr. Tilt. Maybe that's my fault for keeping a slow hand. One of those games. I probably shouldn't have just kept a really slow hand. That was probably on me. Alright. I think this hand's okay. I don't know if it's actually good. I definitely am going to play the Turn Timber. This is a hand that wants a lot of lands. Probably play this tapped on turn 1. Mountain Scoos. This on green. Kazandu. Kazandu again. Hopefully draw a Cleave or another land. I am stunned that I would be playing against another Omnath deck. God, Standard's so good. So well designed. You can tell it got tested a lot. Oh, Lotus Cobra. Alright, I'm going to offer the trade. I don't think they'll trade. But if they did, that's good for me. Yeah, they didn't. Let's go Mammoth Man. Another Cobra. Okay. No big deal. Oh boy. Okay. Do I want to save this and play it? Just beat with 5/5s. I don't think that's crazy. I think it's probably wrong though. I think I'm just supposed to play this tapped. I don't think I have a much better option here. I think this turn's going to go real bad for me. 2 Lotus Cobras, I'm just sitting here looking at them like, yeah, that's fine. Not great. Not great. Tear the Peaks? Okay. Okay. I still don't think they're going to trade with my Scoos, but if they do, I think that's like fine for me. Ooh, I get a Genesis Ultimatum. I think they're going to block here. And I will trade my Rimrock Knight plus a Robber for the Terror. I think that's fine. I don't know that I can beat a Terror. I don't know if that makes actually some sense. Oh, interesting. Trading their whole board? Kind of stunned, honestly, but I'll take it. And now I get to replay my Knight and draw a card. That seems pretty good. Oh, we drew the Cleave? Hello. Hello, Cleave. Alright. Land gets us there. Nice. So, definitely boarding in all 4 Thundering Rebukes. I think that's pretty obvious. I wonder if I'm supposed to have problem with Garrick. Seems like way too slow. I think Robber on the draw is pretty bad. I wonder if I'm supposed to have Primal Might. I actually think that's like reasonable. I don't know. I guess I'll board it in. I still think Robber is like pretty bad. I'm gonna cut some Rim Rocks though. Those 2 drops are pretty bad. This hand's really slow, but it's got a bunch of good removal. I think it's a keep. If I draw an untapped land, it's like actually good. Alright, that's not really it. I think just, yeah, it's a tough call. I think I'm going to play this because I at least have a play next turn with this. Still really would like to draw an untapped red land. Yeah, no, that's a Cobra. Untapped red land. Ugh. This has felt mostly like a clinic and not drawing the card you want to draw. Letting your opponent untap with the Lotus Cobra is just not a good idea. This is an Omnath on turn 3 on the play. While I'm playing tapped lands in my aggro deck. Yep, that's what this is. Yikes. This is the deck that's supposed to have to play tapped lands. I guess I can kill Omnath. I probably have to. I don't think I can win a game where I don't. Classic, what am I at? 27 lands? 26 lands? Can't draw a land to save my life scenario. On the draw, keep a 2-lander. Maybe this was just a mulligan. I don't know. I just feel like this is a strong enough core on the draw with this kind of deck that it's a fine keep. And I'm like pretty likely to draw stuff at some point. Escape. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of Storm's Wraths out the window. I accept. Alright, a land here would be excellent. 4-drop, perfect. Basically a land. Alright. Opponent's got an Uro. Seems strong. They're at least missing a lands, though, which is good. Yep, that's basically... I don't know. Does it do anything for me to get Robber in play? It was 6. Probably not really. I should probably just get Skoos in play. Because then if I draw a land, I can make plays next turn and eat this Uro before it comes back. Sadly, this lets them Bone Crush this, but I don't know. Terror? Okay, that's beatable. This is infuriating, man. What turn is it? I've drawn 5 cards. I kept a 2-land. No, I've drawn 6 cards. I kept a 2-lander. Didn't hit a land. And I have literally, like, flipping a coin. I lost 6 straight coin flips there on a land. Perfect. I think a Chrome War is actually good on the play. I think it is. I think it is. I think Rimrock Knight's pretty bad. And I like Robber. I also think Lovestruck Beast is like kind of bad. I'm gonna go down on 2 beasts. It's like okay, it does survive Storm's Wrath, which we saw, which is nice, but like I don't know. Alright, I've learned my lesson. You just don't draw lands ever with this deck when you want them. I think this is a keep. This hand's like mostly atrocious, but I do think it's a keep. What's the bin here? Probably turn timber. It's just so long from doing anything, and I already have my colors. Maybe I was supposed to keep turn timber? I don't know. Alright, let's get in there for one, buddy. Bash. I'm going to Spike Field Hazard the crap out of a Lotus Cobra here. It's going to be awesome. If they don't have a Lotus Cobra on this turn, though, that would actually be pretty good for me, because I'm going to get to play this as a land and be, like, kind of close to Ember Cleaving. I mean, I'm not, but... They have it. They always have it. When has a Genesis Ultimatum player not had a Lotus Cobra on 2? Stomp! The heck. Alright, we got our own Stomp, so I'm definitely playing this as a land now. I could have just run this out, but I think it's still better. Nope, alright. Yeah, well now I'm going to play it. And this is supposed to be green. Now I can cleave. I think this actually works out pretty good. I get to cleave, 10 them. Next turn they play something, I get to Primal Might it. And then... The only problem is this goes terribly against Rebuke, but I think it's just the world I need to live in. I have enough green. I think this is still just going to be red. Cleave. And now Primal Might like way kills them if they're trying to block. If they have a kill spell, I'm in trouble. And they might, but if they try to block, this game's way done. Okay, now we're in trouble. We thought we might be. Perfect. Our hand's just incredibly reactive now. You'll love to see it. Omnath. Well, as long as they don't have a fetch land here, we're in a good spot. I just... Yeah. I don't know. Why? Why? Got a Lotus Cobra too, huh? Okay. Yep. No big deal. So kinda need to draw land here. It's not great. It plays. It's not great though. It's like very much not great. I do need to kill this, or I am going to die horribly. And playing something into their Storm's Wrath is just not good, so I'm not gonna cast my Bone Crusher there. Oh boy. How did this deck beat everything? I don't know. I'm just having mono mana problems and issues. Now they can't cast their Terror? That was like the only card I was terrified of. Why was this your play? I don't understand. I think I'm supposed to shock and equip. It's my read. Now I have good blocks. I think my guy's going to die again to a Thundering Rebuke, but if he doesn't, we got the dead. We got him dead with the Primal Might next turn for a lot. Attacking for 20 next turn and killing a blocker while we do it. It's going to be sweet. You could just put blockers in play, dude. It's fine. Just play a bunch of blockers. It'll work out for you. No big deal. Oh, God. Now, if they had Omnath, they would have played it before doing that, right? Because then they'd get the life and the mana. So it doesn't feel like... Alright. Guess they do have Omnath. It was maybe poor sequencing on the opponent's part, but here we go. Yeah, so, I think they die? Or, like, they exactly die, right? I do 17 through a block. Yikes. That's really good. They're a creature they control. Autopay. Embercleave is a heck of a magic card, I'll tell you what. It doesn't quite do it. Close, though. Guess you should have made the mana and gained the life. I guess, no, they did gain the life. They should have made the mana then, and they would have got to play that. Could have mattered. I don't know. We're going to keep battling, though. We're getting close to Diamond. I can feel it. Gruul is... Yeah. I only had 3 Spikefield Hazards. After playing any amount more with this deck, I should have a 4th, I think. I think I screwed that up. I think I'm just going to go down to Shatter Skull Smashing, honestly. I like the basic mountain. So good. Nah, alright, I'm just going to go down basic mountain. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. He's got 2 more to Diamond. I could just be playing the Omnath deck and just powering through this whole laddering process, but we're learning here. We got learning. Alright, I think this hand's actually good. I don't know. I think it is good. Yeah, we're going to find out. Alright, gonna definitely do this. This nice little 1/1 dude out here. Playing this as red next turn. Merfolk Wind Robber. Ooh, kinda wanna kill that. Alright, Edgewall gonna do his thing. Should have attacked before doing that for sure, but I didn't. I was wrong. Okay, they got a tap land here. This is good for me. I get to start doing my cantrip thing. Oh, milled on tap red. Also, no chance I'm attacking with Innkeeper into like them flashing another Wind Robber and blocking. Not interested in that at all. Eliminate the beats. Fair. Look, I get it, but yeah, nope. What do I got here? 3 cards, so not really close to that 8 threshold. Oh, wow. Hello. Let's just cast this guy. When your 2-mana 3/1 draws 2, it's a much better card, as it turns out. Alright, I'm going to play the Symbiosis tapped. Definitely not missing a land when I have 2 edge walls. And a QB I can play next turn. Could also Scooze if I need to. Thieves Guild. Okay. You got it. A land draw next turn would be excellent if we could pull that off. Is Garrick good? I think I want to attack. See what opponent does. I imagine this is trading. Does. That's not the one I would have traded with, but fair. No, why do we tap like that? Well, it's fine. Yeah, I thought that was what was going to happen there. A little bit of a tilt. Now they can Xeris on me. That's pretty bad. And it's like good. Timorat, what? Why are you playing that? My guy has reach. They always forget the 2-mana 2/2 haste guy has reach. I think it's time to QB. It's my read. Slam the questing breezy. How is this? It's devotion to black. So yeah, if they like have a flash thing that has any black pips that eat my robber, I think that's too bad. I feel like they probably have something here too. They probably have like a land and some creature. Would be my read. I'm gonna put that in play. Okay, they did. It was a good no attack from me on the rest of the team there. Yeah, still no blocks. So I think opponent's dead here unless this is a kill spell. No, I think I'd rather play this untapped. No. Okay, they have the drown. So what happens if I attack with everything? I think I have to attack like this. Oh, they made the block I wanted them to? Perfect. I think this didn't go well for me unless they put this exactly here, and then it goes very well for me. In fact, it's lethal, right? Yeah. That was the worst block. They needed to put that anywhere else. And specifically, they needed to put it on one of the 1/1s. Alright, so Rebuke seems good. Harbinger actually seems good the more I think about it. Don't really like a Crone War. Garrick, I think, is bad. Clotis is, like, probably good. I think Rimrock Knight is bad in this matchup. Like, very bad. Kind of wonder if I want this Primal Might. Because Anu Mammoth seems like kind of bad on the draw. I also boarded in a bunch of 3s. It is cutting a land, but I'm on the draw. I think 1 Primal Might be okay. Perfect. I don't love Primal Might against decks that have like Brazen Borrower and Eliminate cheap kill spells like that, but I think 1 I can maybe play around. I think this is good. I think it's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep. Kind of locked into playing a bunch of tap lands, unfortunately. Oh, that changes things. Oh no, the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Also just played my Spikefield Hazard, which is not great. I'm getting robbed. Getting robbed. I do like that I can just play my Robber of the Rich and just block because it has reach. Oh, they had the kill spell. Tilt. Are they missing their land though? Ooh, that's bad for the opponent. This Scoos is going to be a big problem too. Yeah, they like have to kill this. Alright. Nope, I was supposed to do that post-combat. Now I've turned this thing on for them. That was horrible. It's only 2 damage, but it was not good. It was very not good. Let's get a robber. I could kill the Wind Robber. Probably not going to do that. Alright, I hate it. Need another robber, I guess. Okay, that's like not bad. I'm just gonna play the Spikefield Hazard now. I've got QB plus Primal Might next turn to kill something if I need it. This is fight, right? Yeah, I don't like that, but there it is. Is there the last thing a kill spell? Oh my god. Okay. So down to 5. So I have to kill this scavenger. I guess the question is, what's the best way to do that? I think the answer is create a 1/1. And then play this, and Primal Might fight the scavenger. If they have a way to break this up, I die. But they drew this card for turn, so they may or may not. I will block here. I don't have an immediate answer to this, so I'd like to wait a touch on that if I can. Another Wind Robber. Alright, very happy I blocked. Let's slam the QB. I guess I was maybe supposed to play Harbinger because they can't answer it very well. But I kind of want to set up so that I can double spell next turn in some way. This doesn't have Death Touch, right? Alright. Alright, no reach things. I'm just dead to these Wind Robbers. Kind of lame. Doesn't have reach, right? Yeah, this doesn't either. Well, it's kind of lame. This also doesn't have reach, right? Just 25 keywords, but reach is not one of them. I'm just dead. I'm not going to waste time here. Too many things. Primal Might still seems pretty bad. God, the whole time I just wanted more of this card. This card's excellent. I just wish I had 4 of them. I think extra cleaves is not quite it. I'm going to go down to 3 here. Bring back my mammoth. I want a mammoth on the play. I don't think Rogues is a very good archetype. I will say, when it draws the exact perfect mix of like enablers plus lands plus interaction, it feels unbeatable. But it's just not going to do that very often, and definitely not enough to win you a big event. It doesn't have smoothing mechanics. Like if it got to play like Preordain or Ponder or something crazy like that, it would make a lot of sense, but it doesn't. It doesn't get to play those cards. You're just playing 1-mana 1/1s and hoping it's good enough. I do kind of feel like Lotus Cobra might be really good in this deck. I would not be shocked if there's a Gruul deck playing Lotus Cobra that's like the right way to go. Edgewall does give this deck access to like an access, or yeah. Is this the busted hand we were talking about? No, it's a hand with 3 green lands and 4 red spells. Perfect. How about this one? This one's actually good, I think. Question is, what am I bottoming? I think the answer is I bottom this, honestly. Seems like the worst thing in this hand by quite a bit. Although I could also bottom the Spikefield Hazard. That's not crazy, right? I think if this hand gets to 3 spell or 3 lands, it's like insane. Huh. There should be 4 of these on my sideboard. I am sure of that after playing some more. I do like that it's not instant speed, though, because why would you ever want to let someone kill Omnath before they get to trigger it twice with their landfall ability? Man, my opponent's tanking. I think I'm going to do the safe thing and bottom the Love Struck Beast. I think that's the right play to make. It's good, but I got 2 Crushers already. What if I just bottomed a Bone Crusher? How crazy is that? I'd so much rather have a Bone Crusher, though. It just kills everything in their deck with the exception of Scavenger, and this... I guess I don't kill the Lord. But I could, like, team that up. My opponent just timed out and I won? What just happened? Alright. I really wanted to see how that hand played out. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but... just don't know what happened there. Fair enough. Alright. So, first thing we need to do is go in here, go to the sideboard area, and put another Thunder Rebuke in here. I feel like I can cut the melees. Dude, I want Gargaroth. Gargaroth seems actually kind of good. I kind of like Gargaroth on the sideboard. Like, draws cards. They've used removal most of the way out, like, up your curve, so they probably don't have too much left. I think this is the hand I was asking about, the busted hand. I mean, it's only kind of, but... I think it is that thing. Ah! Alright. So if they kill this, that's actually like kind of good for me, and then they're pointing a removal spell at me or at my creature instead of me. If they don't, then I'm still in a pretty good spot. I feel like I'm gonna get Spikefield Hazard. No, I didn't. Interesting. This thing can't block, right? Yeah. I think I'm just supposed to stomp here. Get rid of this before it gets too crazy. Play another Mammoth. Bash. And tap land every turn of this game has been pretty rough, not gonna lie. Not a tap lane though, that's good. So how do I want to do this? Probably like this. And I'm going to try to block Annex, and I'm going to get Ember Cleaved and feel sad, but I think I'm still supposed to do it that way. Oh, they're shocking and going to attacks? I'm stunned. Well, I'm still blocking here. I think tricking them to put the Ember Cleave here is so much better for me than it going here. Okay. They were not tricked. And I'm at 4, so probably not great. Probably not a great spot. Alright. And what do I want to play here? Probably green. Probably need to Scooze, I think. Could could also just play a robber. This can't block, so I don't think it's that, even though it does draw 2 cards. Should be kind of nice. I don't hate robber. Screws is probably the best thing to get me back in this game, though. Definitely can attack, and I am like way dead to this thing. But Annex plus Cleave is bad news. Is there another Bone Crusher? Alright, good talk. Good talk. Well, I have to put these Gargledons in my deck. I did just cut my Red Cat Melees after playing with them for 10 rounds where they didn't do anything, so that's annoying, but I think we're in an okay spot. Rimrock Knight seems real bad. Like, very, very bad. Garrick's actually, like, probably okay. I want to cut my Cleaves, I think. I think Cleave is not good in this matchup. I want to be the control deck. Cleave's, like, okay, but not great. I think 3/3 seems good. I can cut a QB. And anything else kind of stink? No, I think I mostly like everything else. Yeah, I think I like everything else. I'm going to cut 1 turn Timber. It's a land that costs life. Fine card, but... yeah, this hand's good. Keep it. No, I'm supposed to get red first. I have a bunch of kill spells here, so... seems pretty easy. Just get red and start crushing bones. Stomp. And I can play it like any of my 3s next turn. I do think I'm better off still playing this tapped, given my hand. Might not be the case, but I think it probably is true. You know, like Rimrock it? Sure. That's fine. Oh man, drew another stomp. I'll take it. Get this thing in play. A Robber of the Rich. I'm going to stomp that too. Oh my gosh, this worked out extremely well for me. Definitely going to be red. Get the Scoos in here. Now I can go Innkeeper plus play all these Bone Crushers and they like all cantrip. That's so strong. They kill the Scoos. That's fine. Now my Edgewall lives. We'll take it. Okay, I wasn't going to shock, now I think I am. I think it's just definitely worth killing this thing before it gets to landfall at all. Okay. Oh, Garrick. Hello, Garrick. Garrick seems very good here. I'm definitely playing Garrick over this because, and I'm going to make a 3/3. The damage doesn't matter. I'd rather get bodies. I'm playing Garrick over this because I can double spell next turn if I don't draw a land if I need to. So I think that's pretty easy. Alright, I still like that plan I had. Question is, do I want to change anything on the draw? I don't really think I do. I think I'm pretty fine. Like a Crone War's okay, but I think this is a good setup. Okay. I think this hand's good. I'm gonna keep. I'm going to try to play all of these as lands. It's kind of my hope. I might be Spikefield Hazarding that. Depends if I draw a land. If I draw a land... No, I didn't. Alright. I'm going to play this as a tap land. I don't love it. I'm going to do it. Would really like to draw lands. Lands for days. Okay. I think I'm supposed to play this as red. I think I'm supposed to Spikefield Hazard because it just saves like 3 damage every time I do this and get a 1/1 in play. I don't love this, but I think it's right. Now if they play Annex next turn, I can kill it and they only get 1/1 out of it, which isn't the end of the world. Relic Robber. Interesting. I'll block here, I guess. So I hate taking 3 here, but I think I'm supposed to. Just get this in play. Now I just have a big blocker. Interesting. So I think they're going to cleave. If I did get cleaved, I at least trade with this. So I think that's fine. Does stink that they get to make that thing, so I'm on a clock. But when I get to Gargledon, I'll be fine. This is also going to start gaining me life. And this thing can't block, right? Can't block, yeah. Okay. So I think here we're making this. And I'm going to put another beast in play. Yeah, I can attack, but it doesn't do anything. That's fine. Just going to slam the Gargledon next turn. That's kind of the plan. So I'm getting Rimrocked, I assume. I will double block. Maybe they have like 2 Rimrock. Oh no, they just have a pump here. Maybe they have pump plus Rimrock. Or like a shock. Okay. So is red or green better? Probably red. My hand's mostly red. Pretty happy I put all the Gargles in the sideboard here. He's gonna come up big this game. Just gave me a bunch of life. I got removal spells too. Can start Clothesing next turn. Alright, opponent's flooding and they lose to Gargledon. We made it to Diamond! El Gargles showed up big. Alright, thanks everybody for stopping by. That was Return of Gruul Guy. Going from mid-plat to Diamond. You can see if next time if we can't get up to middle of the Diamond and then hit Mythic the time after that. We'll see how that goes. No promises. Diamond's harder, but still a fine place to go. Overall, Gruul felt pretty good. I think we can work on the sideboard a little bit as the format changes. I think the main engine of the deck is good. I do think there's a chance we should be looking at Lotus Cobra after seeing just how it played when I drew it. Yeah, Lotus Cobra plus Adventure Creatures is pretty strong. I think that should just probably be in a lot more decks, but, you know, who knows. But, yeah, I think overall I liked it. But I think that's all I got for you guys today. Remember, if you want to see a deck played, you're welcome to leave comments, and I'll start trying them out. I'm going to do it more when I get to Mythic, when I don't start falling down the ladder. But, you know, for the next... If you do leave a comment, I will put it on the list of decks I got to play. I'm going to write them all down. I'll start playing them. But, yeah, that's all I got for you guys this time. And with that, I'll talk to you next time.